Welcome viewers. In this tutorial, we want to learn how to divide polynomials, all right? So we want to divide this polynomial of degree 3 by this polynomial of degree 2. Yes, it is degree 3 because the highest power of the unknown variable here is 3. So we call it a degree 3 polynomial. And of course, this is a degree 2 polynomial. So we're going to do all of this division by the long method. Now let us get started. So we have something like this. And now this dividend will be inside the division sign. So we have s cubed plus 4x squared minus 3x plus 5. Then the divisor will be outside. We have x squared minus 2x plus 1. So when you successfully put all of this information in this form, you are actually on the right step to getting the answer. So let us get started. Now, if you look at this divisor right here, this one's here, we are going to use this x squared to divide this term here. Okay, so this x squared is going to divide this x cube here. So when x squared divide x cube, you're going to have something like, you have x cubed over x squared. Of course, this can be written as x times x times x over x times x. So these guys cancel out, right? So you only have x, right? So when they divide, just like subtracting the powers from the laws of indices, isn't it? So when x cubed divide x squared, you have just x. So now that x will be written up here. This region is called the quotient region, all right? So let's get started. So x now will multiply x squared, you have x cubed. Now this same x will multiply minus 2x, you have minus 2x squared. And this x will multiply 1, you have minus x. So when you do all of this multiplication, you now subtract. So when you subtract, you see x cubed minus x cubed will give me 0. And now 4x squared minus 2x squared. This 2 minus here becomes plus. So you have 4x squared plus 2x squared, which is 6x squared. What I mean is you have 4x squared, this 4x squared here. Then you have minus 2x. So minus 2x squared. Of course, minus we turn over to plus. So that's why we're having plus 6x squared. So minus 3x minus x. That will give me minus 3x. Sorry, we have x times 1 will give me x. So here should be positive, sorry. Now when you do x times 1 is x. So here should be positive now. So minus 3x minus plus x. Actually written as minus 3x minus x, which give me minus 4x. Okay? So the next thing you want to do now, you bring down your positive 5. So we go again, we use x squared now to divide this 6x squared. That's how the method works. So if x squared divides 6x squared, we will be left with just plus 6. And now this 6 will multiply everybody just like we did for here. So 6 times s squared is going to give me 6s squared. And 6 times minus 2s is going to give me minus 12x. And 6 times 1 is going to give me plus 6. We subtract again. And finally, you see 6s squared minus 6s squared is 0. Whenever we do all of this, you see the first terms are always reducing. So this one goes to 0. Now minus 4x minus 12, that will give me minus 4x plus 12x, which is 8x. Then finally, 5 minus 6 is minus 1. Now you can see that the power of x here is 2 and the power of x here is 1. So we cannot actually divide. When the power of x here becomes greater than the power of x here, we cannot divide again. So we stop here. And this guy is the remainder. This guy is the quotient. And this guy is your divisor. And this guy is the polynomial, or you call it the dividend. All right, so this is our solution when we divide x squared when we divide this whole term by this expression. So this is our solution, x plus 6. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this helps. Have a nice day and God bless you. Bye-bye.